Hello there, welcome back to Stella of the End, where we're gonna keep on going. Because why not? Cursor, get off the screen.
フィリアだ。これなら文句ないだろ
And work.
それは
That's what?
う。愛するという意味だ。
Okay.
古い神話でこんな名前の女神もいたはずだ。
Oh, it's from the Asian culture?
これは素敵。
満足か？
どんな女神だったの？
さあな、自分で調べてくれ。
Okay.
調べる。
The android, no, Philia, hoist herself up and gets to her feet.
動けそうか？
やっと動けるようになったみたい。重度についてける。
最終確認だが、本当にいいんだな。
I'd assume so.
いいとは？
認証をしなくてもいいのかってことだ。俺が正規利用者じゃないことくらいわかるだろ
重度の言ってることよくわからないから。
Her pseudo personality and her security system must be out of sync. Yeah, she doesn't have any external parts either. Really would have gone with the first person and deactivate her pod.
お前は全くセキュアじゃない。
Hell, makes it easier to grab and go, so we're good.
どういう意味？
無防備すぎだ。
Yeah.
いいさ、旅支度を頼む。オプション装備も生成されているようだぞ。
Okay. Get you ready and get on the move. I point at the sub-tank next to the main capsule, which contains some clothes and a pair of boots.
ぴったり。
なんだその頭の飾りは。
一緒に置いてあったからつけた。かわいい気がする。
It's a hair accessory that looks like a big silver flower. This kind of thing I'd find for a doll. Or a very special robot.
まあいい。地上に行くぞ。ついてこい、フィリア。
At least we're getting on the move. I didn't tell her everything about the origin of philia. Most often, it's used the same way as phobia. It's the opposite meaning, but that doesn't necessarily make it a good thing. Well, crimes like necrophilia or pedophilia spring to mind. Love is part of its meaning, but it's kind of a fiction that excuses excessive unhealthy. And I'd say this android's obsession with becoming human qualifies as excessive. In another time and place, a being like her would throw society into disarray. There'd be debates about labor and human rights. Eventually, laws would be passed placing limits on their certification. Androids would need definitely differently from differentiated from real humans at a glance. That word entirely. A perfect recreation like philia would definitely be illegal. Maybe she created in secret and she tried to blend in into society. This accessory might help her look more human, more likely to be loved. A symbol of excessive affection. In that sense, philia is much more appropriate name for her than phobia. Yeah, it's not long until we're outside again. Thanks to the polarizing filter in my retinal implants, I don't get dazzled by the sunlight. Right? The literal robot does. How ironic. Stuck inside a test tube and never seen the outside world before, I can see why. Holding up a hand, shields her eyes. Philia takes her first look at the outside world. She takes a few attentive steps, feeling the bark of the trees and the smelling of the grass and flowers.
これが世界？
Yeah, you're outside. Don't die.
そうだな。
It's a deer. Suddenly, an animal jumps out from the undergrowth. Yes, it practically tried to kill you. Philia scrambles away and hides behind me.
おい、さすがに嘘だろ。
Surely, they didn't program her with the ability to feel fear too.
化け
That's a deer.
鹿だ。草食動物。害はない。
物？そうなの？
Yeah, that means it eats grass. He timidly steps out from shadow. The deer is still, looking at us. Movement, Philia takes a step towards it. It bolts and runs back into the forest.
あ、
And shocked, still stunned.
行っちゃった。
It's not emotional. It's not emotion. It's programming. Just a really symphonic emotion? Yes, I'm going with that. But why give her this function to begin with? A clone, I'm going with that. Whose benefit is she putting on show for? So that's all it is. Need to keep reminding myself of that, or else I'm likely to go soft. Okay?
よし、こっちは OK だ。
Have a route out of here. All picked out. That done, I got our gear in order and prepared to move out. But then I look over at Philia. She's staring at she's staring at the stuff laid out for her. Stuff I laid out for her, completely mystified. Why?
そういう知識はインプットされていないか。
これ何の道具？
Keeping us alive, that's what it's for.
俺の予備機だ。他人が使えないよう厳重にロックしてあるが、お前なら楽勝で突破できるだろう。不正侵入してくれていいから、制御下において好きに運用しろ。
つまり？
全てを身につけて連携させろ。パーソナルネットワークを構築するんだ。そうでないと性能が発揮されないからな。
わかった。どのボタンを押したらいい？
本気で言ってるのか、それは。
What if there's no buttons? Judging by her face, she's not. What kind of android can't hack into basic devices like these? Most androids actually... the legal ones anyways. Ophelia's supported by some custom model. It's probably the most advanced machine I've ever had contact with all the tech inside her. This really shouldn't be an issue, would it?
クラックするんだ。不正侵入して乗っ取れ。自分のものにしろ。古い SF 小説に出てくる高性能アンドロイドなら皆やってることだぞ。
Hell, sci-fi doesn't always kick in when you want it to.
重度の言ってること全然わからない。
そういう機能があるはずだ。お前なら目で見ただけで対象に侵入、コントロールを奪うくらいのゲートができてもおかしくない。
目で見ればいいんだね。
Okay. Ophelia stares at the data terminal intently. Nothing happened.
まさか人間と同じやり方でしか機械を扱えないのか。
Wait, it makes sense. Ophelia was made to be human-like as possible. Perhaps she also has human weakness. And if that's the case, probably doesn't have any human abilities either, which would make sense.
理解不能だ。俺が設計者なら可能な限りの機能を載せるが。
What kind of neat people? I'll never understand how people from that era thought. Well, good thing. This little seed of despair in my heart starts to bud and grow. What?
そら、お前をユーザー登録しといたぞ。身につけろ。まずは。
I left with no other option than to explain it to her from scratch. It takes a while, at least. It's like explaining computers to a complete novice. Okay. Philia is slow on the uptake, too, just like a human girl her age would be. After an hour or so, we finally get her gear working order. A whole hour right down the drain.
いいか、いろいろ装備させたが、最初に使い方を覚えるべきなのが情報機器だ。こいつが命綱だ。
ふむふむ。
お前はどうも怖がりみたいだ。だったら、そいつでいち早く危険を察知しないとな。やり方は。 ってところだ。試しに今の周辺状況を探ってみろ。
こうで
Philia's finder fiddles around with the controls.
できた。
そりゃいるだろ。森の中だ。検出できるものを全部検出したな。そしたら次に危険なものだけをピックアップして優先的に通知するよう設定しろ。
どれが危険なの？
その画面に大きな熱源が2つ表示されているだろう。それが一番危険だ。
うん、映ってる。お、これ近くにいる？
She looks around nervously.
これは
俺とお前だ。
Her shoulders relax slightly. When I'm on the road, my terminal registers humans for A-grade threats. Unfiltered search on that setting would naturally register me. And Philia, of course. She has a heat sensor. Turns out she has a similar heat signature to me. Well, that would be hilarious. She's a human and we don't even know it. Taking her as a human. And no, as an android.
お前も人間のような温度に保たれているんだな。
こっちが私？柔道、ちょっと体温低いんだね。
人間は危険だが自分は安全だ。よって索敵結果から除外していい。そこで、そうだ、設定完了だ。
Okay. To run through the basics of how to use the terminal. And from here, I think it's the best time to kind of end the episode here. So, I hope you guys have a great fun time and a great day too. I'll see you guys next time as I question what Philia's gonna frickin' do. So, normal, you have a great day, great time too. Question what she's gonna frickin' do.